So hi everyone, a very good morning to all of you and welcome back once again to another class of government schemes. In today's class cover we are going to cover a brand new scheme. The name is Central Sector Scheme for Formation and Promotion of 10,000 FPOs, and with this we are going to start the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. लास्ट क्लास तक हमने मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइनेंस को कंप्लीट कर लिया था and now we are going to start from today. We are going to start the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, and I will be covering all the schemes which are required for this examination. Right now, please give me a thumbs up if everything is fine. If you can see me properly and can hear me properly, then I'll start the class. Good morning, everyone. Please give me a thumbs up if you can see me properly and can hear me properly. Good morning, Mukund, Akash, Shruti, and Destination. Please, guys, give me a thumbs up if everything is fine. If you can see me properly and can hear me properly, then I'll start the class. Chaliye. And yes, a lot of people were asking this question that whether these sessions are important for NABARD or not. Of course, my dear friends, of course. Whichever examination you are preparing for, these sessions are very much required and enough also. के अलावा आपको गवर्नमेंट स्कीम्स पढ़ने की जरूरत बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. ठीक है, चलिए स्टार्ट करते हैं with the central sector scheme for formation and promotion of 10,000 FPOs. And first of all, let's talk about what is an FPO, what is a farmer producer organization. I hope आपको पता होगा that FPO is farmer producers organization. क्या होता है ये? देखो क्या है कि मान लो कि एक फार्मर है किसी इलाके में. Let's say there is a farmer in an area. Now that particular farmer is unable to market his produce, or he is unable to produce the food grains or any other crop on a large scale. Okay, but there is a potential in that area that that particular crop can be grown in in a large amount of number. Okay, and there is a potential of marketing as well, but that single farmer is unable to do that, and there are a number of such single farmers, individual farmers, who wants to market their produce, who wants to increase the crop production, but they are individually unable to do that. So in that case, the concept of farmer producer organization comes into play, right? Where FPOs are formed by farmers to collectively market and produce the agricultural products. ठीक है, पहले एक अकेला फार्मर मिलके प्रोड्यूस कर रहा था, राइट, प्रोडक्शन कर रहा था और मार्केट कर रहा था. अब क्या हुआ, कुछ बहुत सारे फार्मर्स मिल गए आपस में. ठीक है, बहुत सारे फार्मर्स मिल गए आपस में और उन्होंने एक पर्टिकुलर क्रॉप की प्रोडक्शन को भी इंक्रीज कर दिया और दूसरा उनकी मार्केटिंग में भी एक दूसरे की मदद करी. ठीक है, so FPO are formed by the farmers to collectively market and produce agricultural produce. The FPOs are registered either under Part 9A of the Companies Act or under the Cooperative Societies Act of the concerned state. दोनों में से किसी भी एक्ट में वो रजिस्टर हो सकता है. ठीक है, I hope the meaning of FPO is clear, my dear friends. FPO का मतलब क्लियर हो जाना चाहिए. Now, let's talk about the objective of the scheme. So I think I should not tell you the objective of this scheme at least. The scheme is what? Central Sector Scheme for Formation and Promotion of 10,000 FPOs, which means the government intends to form and promote 10,000 farmer producer organization in the country. And through these farmer producer organizations, the government intends to provide better market linkages, access to improved technology and credit facilities. Right? Once an FPO is formed, it will help, or it helps the farmers in better market linkages. It provides the farmers to it provides access to the improved technologies, and it also helps the farmers in providing the credit facilities as well. So that is the objective of the scheme. It was launched in the year 2020, my dear friends, from Chitrakoot, and Chitrakoot is in उत्तर प्रदेश. चित्रकूट का नाम आपने वहां पे जरूर सुना होगा, वो एक वेब सीरीज थी हाथीराम चौधरी वाली, वहां पे आपने जरूर सुना होगा. तो चित्रकूट उत्तर प्रदेश में. टोटल आउटले इज 6865 करोड़ टिल 2027-28. ठीक है, टोटल आउटले इसका कितना है, 6865 करोड़, और इसका जो ड्यूरेशन है वो कितना है, 2027-28 तक. ओके, चलिए. Now, eligibility criteria actually is not important because any farmer, this scheme is majorly focused on the small, marginal and landless farmers. Because अगर कोई अमीर farmer है, if there is a rich farmer, or if it is if he or she is not a small marginal farmer, then he has that much resources that he can himself or herself increase the crop production, and he has the resources to market the produce as well, right? तो एफपीओ उन्हीं के लिए बनाया जाएगा जिनके पास ये सब काम करने का रिसोर्सेज नहीं है. So these are small marginal and landless farmers across India. The farmers who are involved in agriculture and horticultural production, and the farmers who are interested in forming FPOs, of course. ठीक है, चलिए. So eligibility criteria is not that important. Now here you should remember that this scheme is being implemented by 9 implementing agencies. There are 9 implementing agencies which have the responsibility of implementing this particular scheme, right? Now you don't have to remember the names of all the 9 implementing agencies. Just you have to read them once कि हाँ कौन कौन है. इससे एक बार दो बार पढ़ लोगे तो आपके दिमाग में बैठ जाएगा कि हाँ ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस हैं. कौन कौन है? Small Farmers Agri Business Consortium, NCDC, NABARD, NAFED, NIRAMAC, which is Northeastern Regional Agricultural Marketing Corporation Limited. Then we have Tamil Nadu Small Farmers Agri Business Consortium, Small Farmers Agri Business Consortium of Haryana, Watershed Development Department of Karnataka, and Foundation for Development of Rural Value Chains under the Ministry of Rural Development. So these are the 9 implementing agencies. You have to just read them once or twice maybe. तो आपके दिमाग में एटलीस्ट इतना आ जाएगा कि हाँ ये है और ये नहीं है. ठीक है, चलिए आगे चलते हैं. व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एजेंसीज? ठीक है, दिस इज इम्पोर्टेंट. ठीक है, सी द farmer producer organizations under this particular scheme are formed in a cluster, right? In a cluster. Now what is the meaning of cluster here? For example, let's say ये कोई 100 एकड़ का एरिया है. ठीक है, 100 एकड़ का एरिया और यहाँ पे मेज की और बनाना की खेती होती है. मेज और बनाना दो क्रॉप्स की खेती होती है. तो मेज और बनाना का ये क्या है? क्लस्टर है. ठीक है, और इस क्लस्टर में क्या है? जो इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एजेंसी है वो क्या करती है? क्लस्टर बेस्ड बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को एंगेज करने का काम करती है. और ये जो क्लस्टर बेस्ड बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वो क्या करते हैं? वो एग्रीगेशन, रजिस्ट्रेशन एंड प्रोफेशनल हैंड होल्डिंग का काम करते हैं ऑफ द एफपीओस फॉर 5 years. अब now these cluster based business organization know everything about this cluster where maize and banana are grown. ठीक है, बेसिकली क्लस्टर बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, अगर मैं स्टार्टअप से इसको रिलेट करूं तो क्लस्टर बेस्ड बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है वो एक्सेलरेटर और इंक्यूबेटर का काम करते हैं. ठीक है, एक्सेलरेटर कौन होता है? जो स्टार्टअप को सपोर्ट प्रोवाइड कराता है कि वो आगे मार्केटिंग, ब्रांडिंग और प्रोटोटाइप डेवलपमेंट में उसकी मदद करता है. उसी तरीके से क्लस्टर बेस्ड बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन यहाँ पे हैंड होल्डिंग का काम करता है. किसकी हैंड होल्डिंग? एफपीओस की हैंड होल्डिंग फॉर अ पीरियड ऑफ 5 years. ठीक है, आई होप इट इज क्लियर. और इनको एंगेज करने का काम किसका होता है? इम्प्लीमेंटिंग एजेंसीज का. ठीक है, चलिए. नाउ CBBOs will provide end-to-end knowledge and guidance to FPOs. I hope guys the role of implementing agencies is clear. If yes, please give me a thumbs up. Now financial assistance is very very important. First of all, rupees 18 lakh per FPO is provided for a period of 3 years. Then matching equity grant of up to rupees 2000 per farmer member is provided with a limit of 15 lakh per FPO. ठीक है, इक्विटी ग्रांट उनको देते हैं, मतलब पैसा नहीं देते, इक्विटी दे देते हैं अप टू 2000 पर फार्मर मेंबर. और इसमें लिमिट कितनी है? 15 लाख पर FPO. ठीक है, देयर इज अ प्रोविजन ऑफ क्रेडिट गारंटी फैसिलिटी एज वेल, राइट? हर FPO को पर FPO देयर इज अ provision of credit guarantee facility and up to how much? rupees 2 crores. up to 2 करोड़ के लोन पे क्रेडिट गारंटी फैसिलिटी मिलती है. ठीक है, now implementing agencies are provided with an upfront amount computed at 3% of the estimated annual expenditure in the form of supervision charges. Of course, when implementing agencies are working, they also need some amount, right? So how much amount they are provided? They are provided 3% of the estimated annual expenditure in the form of supervision charges. They have the responsibility of supervising the scheme, right? So they get their supervision charges. Okay, an additional amount computed at 2% of the total expenditure will be given to them based on their performance assessment as well. Okay, and last but not the least, 25 lakhs rupees are given to the CBBOs for hand holding each FPO over a period of 5 years. Okay, of course, when CBBOs are providing every kind of support to the FPOs, they also need some financial assistance, right? So how much financial assistance they get? 25 lakhs for a period of 5 years. ये फाइनेंशियल असिस्टेंस माय डियर फ्रेंड्स इसका बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है इस स्कीम का, तो प्लीज इसको ध्यान में रखेंगे. चलिए आगे चलते हैं टू द की फीचर्स. नाउ आई ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू दैट द स्कीम इज बेस्ड this scheme is being implemented through a cluster based approach where FPOs are formed in produced clusters to promote specialization and improve market access. Okay, जैसे मेज और बनाना का मैंने एग्जांपल दिया. And it also promotes the one district one product initiative where specialization in identified agricultural and horticultural products in each district is happening, right? And of course focus on processing, branding, marketing, export तो है ही, ठीक है. So याद रखेंगे this scheme is also promoting the one district one product initiative through the cluster based approach. Training and capacity building, this is very important, right? The FPOs को ट्रेन को मतलब सपोर्ट देने के लिए देखिए CBBOs तो है, उसके अलावा द गवर्नमेंट हैज मेड अ प्रोविजन ऑफ ट्रेनिंग एंड कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग. ट्रेनिंग एंड कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग का भी एक प्रोविजन है जहां पे दो इंस्टीट्यूशंस को एंगेज किया गया है, राइट? Where two institutions have been engaged to provide training and capacity building, which are Bankers Institute of Rural Development, which in short is BIRD, which is located in Lucknow, and another is Lakshman Rao Inandar National Academy for Cooperative Research and Development, which is located in Gurugram. These two institutions are designated as the lead training institutes. ठीक है? And 100 organic FPOs and 100 oilseed FPOs were allocated in 2020-2021 under this particular scheme. ठीक है? चलिए आगे चलते हैं. What is the minimum size of FPOs? What is the minimum size of FPOs? In plain areas, it must be there must be 300 minimum farmer members in an FPO. While in northeastern and hilly areas, there must be 100 minimum farmer members in an FPO. ठीक है? And the NABARD has formed a credit guarantee fund trust. NABARD has formed a credit guarantee fund trust for FPOs as well, under which the NABARD has announced a dedicated fund of rupees 1000 crore 1000 crore for providing credit guarantees to 10,000 FPO. ठीक है? एक क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड ट्रस्ट नाबार्ड ने अलग से बनाया है जिसका कॉर्पस कितना है 1000 करोड़ का, एंड इट इज हाउस्ड, दिस क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड ट्रस्ट इज हाउस्ड under the trusteeship of NAB Sanrakshan Trustee Private Limited, which is one of the subsidiaries of NABARD. ठीक है? इसको इस क्रेडिट गारंटी फंड ट्रस्ट को हाउस कौन कर रहा है? नाब संरक्षण ट्रस्टी प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, जो कि नाबार्ड का ही एक सब्सिडरी है. ठीक है? और अभी रिसेंटली हम सबने पढ़ा था दैट इन February 2025 10,000 FPO has been registered in Khagadiya district of Bihar, and do remember that approximately 30 lakh farmers in the country are connected with the FPOs, with around 40% of them being women. ऑलराइट, तो ऐसा है कि ये स्कीम इसीलिए इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाती है. Now that is why this scheme is very important, because the scheme says the scheme targets to form 10,000 FPOs, and 10,000 FPO has been recently registered in Khagadiya district of Bihar in the month of February, and this makes this scheme very important. So you need to prepare this scheme comprehensively. ठीक है? चलिए अब हम बात करेंगे एक्सपेक्टेड आउटकम्स के. What are the expected outcomes? So of course it helps in the doubling of farmers income, okay, by reducing supply chain costs and improving marketing linkages. Promotion of value addition and branding of agricultural produce, okay. Improved financial security for farmers through credit accessibility, credit facility मिल रही है, and strengthening of rural economy and job creation for rural youth. ठीक है? ये बहुत बेसिक है एक्सपेक्टेड आउटकम्स. ठीक है? लेकिन आई नो कि जब हम एग्जाम में खुद से लिखने जाते हैं, so that becomes very difficult. So that is why I am providing you this particular slide, so that you guys will be able to write expected outcome in case any question is asked from any particular scheme. ठीक है? Now let's solve this question based on this particular scheme. I hope guys the scheme is clear. If yes, please give me a thumbs up. If no, please ask your queries. चलो मैं तब तक एक बार और रिपीट कर देता हूँ स्कीम को. तो दिस स्कीम aims to enhance. The scheme aims to form and promote the 10,000 FPOs across the country, and thereby providing better market linkages, access to improved technology, and credit facilities to the farmer. It was launched in 2020 from Chitrakoot in Uttar Pradesh. The total outlay of the scheme is 6,865 crores. till 2027-28. All small, marginal, and landless farmers across the country who are interested in forming FPOs are eligible, and there are 9 implementing agencies which have the responsibility of engaging the cluster-based business organizations. And these cluster-based business organizations have the responsibility of aggregation, registration, and professional handholding of FPOs for a period of 5 years, right? And of course, FPOs are provided with a financial assistance of 25 lakhs uh, for a period of 5 years for providing this hand holding support to the FPOs. Financial assistance 18 lakh per FPO for 3 years, matching equity grant of up to 2,000 per farmer member, credit guarantee facility per FPO 2 crores. Implementing agency को मिलता है 3% of the annual expenditure in the form of supervision charges. Performance assessment के basis पे extra 2% भी मिल जाता है. ठीक है. Cluster based approach is being followed. For training and capacity building, there are 2 institutes: Bankers Institute of Rural Development and Lakshman Rao Inamdar National Academy for Cooperative Research and Development. Right? In plain areas, the minimum size of FPOs must be 300 farmers. In northeastern and hilly, it is 100. And NABARD has formed a credit guarantee fund trust for FPOs with a corpus of 1,000 crore, which is housed at NAB Sanrakshan Trustee Private Limited. ठीक है जी, I hope this scheme is clear. और 10,000th FPO has been registered at Khagadia district of Bihar. चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर जो भी है क्वेश्चन पे ध्यान देते हैं. स्कीम एक्स वाज लॉन्च इन 2020 फ्रॉम चित्रकूट यूपी विद द टोटल outlay of 6865 करोड़. तो ऑलरेडी बहुत सारे हिंट है इसमें. 2020 लॉन्च ईयर, launch place, and launch total outlay 6865. The scheme has the objective of providing better market linkages, access to improved technology and credit facilities to farmer. Right? Identify correct statements with respect to X. Okay. The scheme is being implemented by 9 implementing agencies including FCI. No, FCI is not there. ठीक है, इसलिए मैंने बोला है कि एक दो बार उसको पढ़ के रखना है. FCI is not there. Lakshman Rao Inamdar National Academy for Cooperative Research and Development, located in Bhopal, is one of the lead training institutes under the scheme. It is not located in Bhopal. It is one of the देखो लोगों ने आंसर करना शुरू कर दिया. बी नहीं है. ध्यान से तुमने पढ़ा ही नहीं भाई, ध्यान से पढ़ा ही नहीं. ओके, लोकेटेड इन भोपाल. इट इज नॉट लोकेटेड इन भोपाल, इट इज लोकेटेड इन गुरुग्राम. इसलिए एक एक चीज पढ़ना जरूरी है. 18 lakhs per FPO is provided at financial assistance for a period of 5 years, not 5 years, but 3 years. 3 years. Okay. And there is a provision of credit guarantee facility of up to rupees 2 crore per FPO from lending institution. This is absolutely correct, which means the right answer is option E. Option E. Only 4 is the correct answer, my dear friends. Okay. चलिए, that's it for today's government schemes. I hope this scheme is clear. This scheme, my dear friends, is very, very important. There are high chances that the question from this particular scheme is asked in the examination. I will see you in the next class on Friday. Till then, keep studying and keep studying hard. Goodbye, take care, and God bless.